Let's start by taking you straight to Egypt, where tens of thousands of people opposed to the government of President Morsi are once again gathering in central Cairo. Supporters of the president also holding rival demonstrations in the city. But let's take you to Tahrir Square. These are our live pictures. And an opposition deadline calling for the president's resignation has passed. Another one from the army urging all sides in the crisis to reach a compromise has just 24 hours left to run. Now, what we've been hearing from Cairo in the last few hours are details emerging of the army's roadmap for the future if the president and the opposition can't reach a compromise. But those crowds getting bigger, it seems, by the minute in Tahrir Square. ASSAD SAWEY is from BBC Arabic and he is with us now. ASSAD, tell us more about what we are hearing of this army's roadmap.
What we're hearing are leaks through Reuters news agency. What Reuters is saying that the army will dissolve the only elected House of Parliament at the moment, which is the House of Parliament, Majlis al-Shura. It will suspend the constitution, and it will, in one way or the other, there will be an interim governing council until fresh elections are held. What we don't know from the roadmap is what the fate of President Morsi is, and what the nature of that interim council will be like.
We have pictures as well from earlier today of supporters of the Muslim Brotherhood, to which Mr. Morsi belongs, holding rival protests in support of the president. I'm pretty sure this is right near Cairo's university. These protests not as big. You covered the protests, ASSAD, back in 2011. Tell us how it feels different, or if indeed it is different, and also the sense that we are heading to some kind of showdown now.
Well, there is a lot of difference between 2013 and 2011. Here in Tahrir Square now you have the pro-Mubarak supporters now joining the supporters who, or the protesters who overthrew Mubarak in 2011. You also have massive numbers in or against Morsi now compared to those who rose against Mubarak. The estimation of the number of people who went out to protest against Morsi on Sunday was about 14 million people. That's massive compared to the history of protests in Egypt. So it's really different now in nature of protesters and numbers. What we're heading toward seems to be like there will be a solution toward the end of the army deadline. It's like everybody is using a cliff-hanging policy to gain the most he or she can until the end of this deadline. The new element we've had, which is the leaks that in his call to President Morsi last night, President Obama, US President Obama, did actually urge Morsi to call fresh elections or call elections in the coming month. He did urge him to fire the prosecutor general or change his prosecutor general. He did also urge him to change his prime minister. These actually are the demands of the opposition.
Okay, ASSAD, thanks very much for joining us with that update. We'll continue to